helping out the guys with quotes. So the first question, the first drive, what made that first scoring drive work so well?
You know, we were running the ball well. It worked out pretty good running the ball, and you know, after that, they kind of shut us down.
It was the flyer jets.
Yeah, we were showing the jets and hitting some stuff up the middle, but you know, they shut it down second half, so not much we could do.
What did they do that shut it down?
Just their speed and toughness inside, you know, kind of wore us down, and you know, we're hoping that wouldn't happen, but it did.
You guys' special teams is usually reliable. What happened on the block?
One slip up, you know, a big boy in there blew some stuff up, and you know, it happens.
It's just a miss assignment. It's pretty simple. Now what?
Now what? Take a little break, and we'll see what happens after this year.
All right, thanks.
All right, thank you.
Hey Tommy, congratulations, man. You guys did a great job. Can you just did you talk about five?
Yeah, the block, yeah.
Did anything break down on that? I'm doing a story on the one he almost blocked and then the one he blocked.
Yeah, you know, that kid, he just came in and ran over one of our guys, and he got in there and made a play. That was huge.
What can you say about Kauai being here and almost getting it done?
You know, I think we show that we can compete, you know, and these kids, they're tough, they're small, they're scrappy, but they're tough. And, you know, hey, Kaiser's a great ball team, and I give them a lot of credit.
Great job, Tommy. Good luck.
I'm Paul with the Star-Advertiser. I've been hearing about you. I've been hearing a lot of good things about you. You're a junior or senior? This is it then.
Yeah.
You're going to college.
Yeah.
What's that going to be like? Do you have offers and stuff like that?
I have some, but I've been losing contact with them.
Any Division I schools contact you?
Not anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
My SATs is low. I gotta take it one more time.
2 more times maybe.
Yeah.
The second time is easier. Your grades overall pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's walk. You better go. You better go.
Thank you.
All right, man. I'll be in touch.
Hold that smile, Pito. Hold that smile, Tommy. Oh, sorry about this. Hold it. There you go. That's right.
Tommy, Pito, right here, baby.
Those smiles.
Nice.
They still took the picture.
One more right here, right here.
Kauai draft. What do you say to those after that?
Some of it was just grit on their part, and some of it was being offsides and penalties on our part. But I tell you what, when they look like 3, that kid would get 5 or 6, and they put themselves in some good situations for second and third down. So I just think that they played their butts off, and I give all the credit to them. They deserve. Very few teams have marched the ball down the field and scored on us. What we did in the second half is we talked about watching the ball. Obviously, administrative penalties. We can't jump off sides and give them 1st and 5. And the fact that the ball was on the ground 2 or 3 times in the first half, we didn't get it. We're going to get some breaks. We're going to make some plays. This is who we are. We were in the same position last week. We're going to wear these guys down with our conditioning. We're going to out-coach them hopefully in the second half. But I don't know if we out-coach them because that's a heck of a coaching staff.
Tell me about field position in the second half.
Oh, it's huge, and that's what it's been for us. I don't remember the last time our offense really drove the ball down the field, but I know when we back them up on defense and 3 and out, they punt the ball and they're afraid to kick it to Buntenbah-Leong. We're in 4-down territory, so we're on this side of the field the whole game in the second half. And so I knew eventually, and then the play on special teams by Cannon Solely blocking that punt for a touchdown, we needed that because we weren't generating much on offense.
How did you manage to stay dry?
Well, they got me last week, and that's like the 2nd time in my life. I had some quickness left, but I'm probably losing it, but I think they're tired of dunking me and letting me stay dry.
Well, thanks.
The team's motto is pursuit of perfection. How do you feel the players have responded?
Well, you know, you want to win a state championship, and I said that's our goal. There's no second place, but we weren't close to perfect. But they know that. And I said you're never going to be perfect. We're going to continue to pursue it. So, you know, we'll take some time off, but we're going to get ready to work and try to be more perfect next year than this because, you know, that was a good football team. But if we're going to move up into the red division, which we want to do, we got to play a lot better than we did tonight. But give credit to them. That's why we didn't play as well.
How impressed are you with this win for the program, though? Just how big it is?
Well, I think, you know, we've come a long way in 2 years, but we got a lot of young players, but we got to continue to get better if we're going to compete with and Mililani and all these other teams. But we just want to challenge ourselves and get to the highest level.
At 6 point, yeah, did Kaiser win a championship with Miano? How does it feel taking it for yourself as a coach as compared to a player?
Well, people are asking me, it's been so long ago, and I'm not sure how much I remember, but I told these guys, you'll remember the championship the rest of your life, you'll remember your teammates, you may not remember the score, but you can walk around being champions the rest of your life. And this is something that these kids work so hard for and they deserve. So, and the coaches, I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm standing here giving the interview because if it wasn't for my staff, we wouldn't be nothing. If it wasn't for those players, we wouldn't be here. So,
Kaiser High School, Derek Costa, defensive lineman.
Coach Miano said you guys been really stepping up in the second half of the year. Tonight, you got penetration early, and you know they got some big boys up there. How do you get through when they're quick and big?
I feel that because they were so big, they had wide gaps. I was just shooting the gap. I was using my speed to get around them, and they were holding a lot, but I was trying to power through that.
Is it a matter of getting lower, or is it just speed?
It was a lot of speed, but leverage was a factor too. Me getting lower and getting underneath them, getting in their chest and moving them back.
You guys are playing well on defense, and then you're losing at halftime. Second half, you get back in the game, right? Did it change? Did it change for you guys on the D line?
Well, when we went back into the locker room, we made some adjustments. I talked to the boys and I told them, you know, we worked too hard. D-line sacrificed our whole summer. We never had a summer. We just worked day in and day out on the field, in the locker room, watching film, just everything. And I knew we could get the momentum back and use our conditioning against them.
What did you think of the 2 big boys, the center and the guard?
We came into the game expecting that, and we tried to execute on that, and they caught us a couple times, but we shut them down a few times.
It was a good battle.
Yeah, it was a good battle. It was a great battle.
All right, good job, man.
Thank you, sir.
Congrats.
yeah, I'm going to the stands now.
Well, that partner came in with the block. He jumped real high and got that block. Ball was loose. I just went for it. Didn't know it was coming, and I got it. Took it in.
Did you guys know that block would be there?
Never knew it was gonna be there, but he blocked it, and just how I am, just wanted to go for it and take it in. That was it.
That decided the game.
I decided to.
Are you surprised?
I was surprised. I mean, Kauai came out banging. They had us beat in the first half, and we came out strong, like how we do every time. Kaiser.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
I just stay here till.
Good job, Kaden!
Oh, that 99. Oh, let's go on Manasi. Wow.
Fito, come here. Well, you reached your dream. How you feel?
I feel good, man. We go party.
They were legit.
Yeah, they
was
were legit.
Physical.
Yeah, physical, mentally.
Respectful.
Yeah,
Two respectful teams. I like that.
I really think we killed ourselves in the beginning, man. We had a lot of penalties.
Yeah. But you erased that in the second half.
Yeah, but we came back victorious. Came back having fun. You know, I was pretty down, but everybody told me to keep my head up. You know, same thing as last week. You know, I messed up. No, I wasn't really in there in my mind, but that's why I love my team, man. You can come back from a 21-0, whatever the score is, you can come back second half. We're a second half team, but yeah, that's all.
Your team did a good job.
Yeah,
I think that their D was keying on you with the ball.
Yeah, they was. They did everything they could to stop me, but hey,
your teammates came through.
Yeah.
The special teams block. That gave you the lead, yo.
Yeah.
Did you guys know you could block it?
Yeah. Kenan, Kenan knows what's up. Oh, Kenan knows what's up. Yeah. But Kenan knows what's up, you know. Work hard, play hard, and that's all.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.